Psalm chapter 2. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, "Let us burst their bonds apart and cast away their cords from us." He who sits in heaven laughs. The Lord holds them in derision. Then he will speak to them in his wrath and terrify them in his fury, saying, "As for me, I have set my king on Zion, my holy hill." You know, there's a lot of political angst in our world right now. There's a lot of really major frustrations for government powers, for people in office, and maybe rightfully so. But there's also a lot of fear. There's also a lot of fear among Christians of who's in the White House, of who's in office, and all of that. And there's a sense in maybe where we should have that concern, but we do not have to fear anybody in office, because as this passage says, the kings of the earth set their plot against the Lord. They think they have ultimate power, but actually God has set his king in authority, and it's Christ. Christ reigns far above the President of the United States, the Queen of England, any dictator, any person in power in our world. Christ has more authority than them. And yeah, they may be able to make our life a little uncomfortable. That they may even be able to persecute Christianity, but they cannot take Jesus off his throne. They cannot take Jesus off his throne in heaven. They cannot take him from the throne of your heart if you put him there. And so let me just encourage you to trust the Lord. Don't look so much to the governing powers in our world, that they are but dust, and they will be but dust. But the kingdom of Jesus will last forever. So look to his kingdom and his power as the only hope for you, your family, our church, and the world. The King reigns forever.